Welcome to this video about how you can use AI and ChatGPT as a customer support tool for your WordPress site. This all started with one question for me. Can I use the content from my WordPress site and have ChatGPT answer questions only using that content? So I didn't want ChatGPT to go off and use the wider information it has available from the internet. I wanted it to only use specific information I fed it. And the answer is yes, you can. You can create a document of content from your WordPress site and create a prompt that forces answers only from that document. So from that, the WordPress AI customer support solution was born. So what I'm going to do is give you a demo, show you the front end solution and the tools I use to capture information. Then we're going to go over to the back end of my WordPress site and I'll show you the back end content that we use to generate the documents. And we'll talk about learning mode. That's the period where you're teaching your AI solution how to answer questions on your behalf. So let's jump over to the back end now. So below the video that you're watching now, we've got a little button to go to the customer support, or you can go to customer support here. So we head over to customer support. So the first part of the customer support solution is what I call the launch form. We can use it to capture leads from people visiting our site. This can be linked to your email service, whichever one you're using. So MailChimp, ConvertKit, Drip, whatever you're using, we can integrate this form with that and capture leads from our customer support solution. And obviously you can market to those people at a later date. And then we're presented with our customer support requests. So how can we help today? Let's ask, what is Fred Flintstone's friend called? I've programmed my AI with lots of nonsense, but obviously you would program your AI with answers specific to your business solution. So Fred Flintstone's friend is called Barney. Let's submit another question. Who is Barney Rubble's? Who's Barney Rubble married to? Barney Rubble is married to Betty Rubble. Now, what you probably don't see, but in the back end I'll show you later, that same question is asked in two different ways, but it is using the same bit of data in the back end. That's the beauty of ChatGPT. Its language model recognizes and understands the English, or any other language for that matter, that the question is asked in, and it'll format the data that it has to answer the question. So let's ask, who is Bart Simpson's dad? So Homer Simpson's Bart Simpson's dad. Note this, he has 3 children, Maggie, Bart and Lisa. Let's ask another question. Who are Bart Simpson's siblings? See that reply? The word sibling is never used, and it just says that he's got 3 children, Maggie, Bart and Lisa. So ChatGPT is clever enough to understand that what a sibling is and work out which child we're talking about and return the answer. Bart's siblings are Maggie and Lisa. So during our chat session or customer support session, we build a list of those previous questions, just so people can have a record of what they've asked. So let's ask a question that we can't answer. Who is Scooby-Doo's best friend? So that's not in our document. We'd have to create an entry for that. So let's see what this brings us. So it tells you, sorry, I can't answer that, and I'll have to escalate your request to second line support, and they'll answer you via email. So what has happened in the back end or in the background is we've realized we can't answer that with the data we have in the back end of WordPress. It's generated an escalation and emailed customer support, telling them, one, they need to answer this person via email, and two, to create content in the AI database. We've created a blank draft document ready for the customer support person to fill in. So we'll just close the support session and then we'll go to the back end to see what that looks like. So when you close the support session, it's saved and it knows your details, so it's pre-filled the form, and then it gives you a list of your questions so you can forward them to you and have a record of them. And lastly, it asks you about your customer support experience. This is another way we can train the AI model in the learning mode phase, where if the answer is just okay or poor, we can generate an email to the customer support agents and they can then connect with the person in question and answer their questions. They can also then pad out and add more information to the AI content in the back end so that the questions that haven't been answered well are answered correctly going forward. So just submit that, and that's the session closed. Let's jump over to the back end now. As you can see, we've got an email saying new AI content required. Perhaps you might want to change how this email is laid out. This is all configurable. So it said, we've got this question, who's Scooby-Doo's best friend? And we don't have a solution for that. So let's look at the back end now. So you can see we've got this custom post type called AI content. And we've got various bits of content there. And here is the question we asked that we didn't have an answer to. Who is Scooby-Doo's best friend? So we then start creating content based around Scooby-Doo. So we'll say Scooby-Doo's best friend is Shaggy and Scooby loves Scooby snacks. So we're just building out that data. So we understand people are interested in Scooby-Doo. They've asked questions about it. So we build out that model all about Scooby-Doo. Click on publish. And next time somebody asks that question again, we'll have a correct answer for them. Let's quickly do that. So we'll return to our customer support session. It's remembered me from last time. Who's Scooby-Doo's best friend? Scooby-Doo's best friend is Shaggy. Does Scooby like to eat? Scooby likes to eat Scooby snacks. So all the front end forms are created using Gravity Forms. It seemed a waste of time to try and recreate the wheel. So we're just using Gravity Forms, and it gives us the benefit of using all their integrations. So all of these bits of data can be captured and pushed into whatever integration you like. So we can integrate with Zapier, we can integrate with MailChimp, Drip, ConvertKit, all those email providers. And we also have a database of all the requests. So if we look at the entries for the forms, and we look at our customer support requests, here's all of our information there. So we can see we have a list of all those customer support requests to analyze and make sure we have the correct information available to our people. All of the logic in connection to the ChatGPT AI and its API is via a custom plugin that I've developed that integrates with those Gravity forms. So in a nutshell, that is or WordPress customer support AI integration. So would you like your own AI customer support solution powered by ChatGPT? So I'm available to build those solutions for you. What you need to do in the first instance is book a call with me. So top right, and there's a call to action below this video. Click on the book a call button, complete the form, and I'll get in touch to arrange a chat with you where we can talk about your customer support needs and how this solution will work for you. I look forward to working with you.